go swing.
So I'm here with a 9th and 12th grade teacher, Miss Barrick, an English teacher, and I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.
What inspired you to teach? Have you always wanted to, or did something come late that you just wanted to?
I've always wanted to teach. My mother and my father are both teachers, and so I grew up with teachers. And they were good teachers. They were the kind of teachers where if I was out at a restaurant with my family, anywhere in Watsonville, because we lived in Watsonville, kids would stop them and say, "Oh, you were my favorite teacher. I learned so much. You were so funny," whatever. And so I always wanted to be a teacher. And then I had really, really good teachers in elementary school. I could even name them if you wanted to hear them. They left an impact on me. They made me feel like I was smart. They made learning fun, and they were just really good at what they did. So I've always wanted to be a teacher. So I'm living the dream, Andrew. This is the dream.
Have you always wanted to teach English?
Yeah, because I always like to read and write. So
And how long have you been teaching? Have you taught any other grades besides 9th and 12th?
I started out, my first year of teaching, I worked in Los Gatos at a middle school. And then I got a job at Lakeview in Watsonville, which was really close to my house. And I taught 6th graders, I taught drama, I taught intervention classes. And then after about 6 years, I started to feel like I was a little bored and I wanted to try something different, and I moved over to Aptos High. And you're going to see that there's a character who has really strong feelings and emotions, like the character in The Story of an Hour. And you're going to characterize this character, pulling in quotations. It's a really good choice.
Do you have anything favorite about teaching that really you enjoy?
What do I love about teaching? I like interacting with students. I like coming to school every day and every day being different. I like that I'm always having to learn. For example, teaching To Kill a Mockingbird, I wasn't a history major, and so all the history that I teach with it is stuff that I learned on my own. And so I'm always having to find videos, always having to just learn myself to teach. So that's the kids and the learning I like.
And teaching at Aptos now, is this your favorite school you've been at, and what do you really enjoy about it?
It's kind of fun in my family because my husband teaches at Watsonville High, and we actually met at Watsonville High. We graduated together. And so there's a little bit of a rivalry, which is kind of fun. So if we go to events, he always threatens, to wear his Watsonville High sweatshirt, and I wear my, blue Aptos High. So that's a lot of fun. But this was the school I always wanted to be at, even when I was in high school, because my dad taught here, and I always heard, what a great teacher he was. But I didn't necessarily want to be at the same school with my dad. But now, as I'm older, it's just kind of neat to be at the school that my dad started teaching at when the school opened in '69 and retired from. And matter of fact, he taught on this floor. He was in Mr. Ed's classroom, the other corner classroom. So I like being here. If I were to leave here, I would probably do something different. I probably wouldn't teach.
Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this.
You're welcome, Andrew.